Chat, where was I at? Oh, I remember. I had ATR time, but I didn't have money to actually do stuff. Now, normally, chat, I design 3 parts at a time, but because of our current financial predicament, it's probably in my interest just to outright design 1 part, because I'm not going to have the capacity to manufacture loads of parts because of the financial issues we've got this year. So we go just all out on tyre preservation. I say that. It's not going to be like crazy improvements, but I think tyre preservation is probably the most sensible thing to go for. I mean, to be fair, that actually gets me some half-decent performance across the board. You know what? I'm going to do that, chat. I can't afford it. Intense. Rushed isn't worth it. 21 days. Okay, so the new suspension will be in for Jeddah. That's probably pretty good. Jeddah's not cold circuit, so that's going to be good. Now, last race in Singapore, you might remember Kevin got crashed into. He's just taken out Kevin. He's just taken out Kevin. And I'll be honest, his engine is not good. His ERS is perhaps an even bigger issue. And gearbox-wise, well, it's dead. So Kevin is on his second allocation of everything. The ERS is the big issue. As for George, I think for this race as well, I'm going to take fresh components. I feel like Spa is a good place to take components because it's a high-speed circuit. So fresh components are good. But there's not too many walls to hit to, like, damage the fresh parts if you do have a moment. I realise that really is famous last words, but that's the logic I'm going with. Let's hope we don't biff the chassis and we don't ruin any more engine parts. I think for this race, I am going to go with the more ambitious goals for both of our drivers. I think that's the way we've got to go. Okay, I don't want to alarm anyone. George Russell's gone purple there by 4 tenths over Kevin. Kevin has lost half a second to George. Half a second. Oh my, chat. Kevin is 7 tenths down. Kevin, what are you doing? Oh, Russell is getting a tow. But is that all tow, do we think? That can't be all tow, that gain. Maybe it is. It's really difficult because I think Kevin's nearer the pit exit, so it's harder for me to get him behind George. I mean, that is a ridiculous lap. Is that the greatest tow ever seen on Twitch without getting banned? It might well be. I mean, Kevin's lap wasn't perfect, but it is still quicker than some people's. Let's look at the positives. I'm trying to time things here so that Magnussen gets the tow. I've really delayed the clicks. Oh, for God's sake, who is that? Oh, actually, it's a McLaren. That might be good for Kev. Wait, chat, Kevin just overtook Piastri. Sorry, what? We were getting a tow off Piastri and we've overtaken him. Kevin? I don't even know what's happening. Chat, are we going to get to the line here?
Happy with tires? Okay,
oh, this is going to be really close.
You can go.
Oh, please get to the line, Kev. I think he might be okay anyway. Do we get to the line? No!
Watch your mirrors now. Watch your mirrors.
Well, that is awkward. I think Kevin's fine anyway. Okay, actually, Kevin is fine. Piastri's out! Piastri's out! He didn't get to the line either behind us. Oh, Pato's out as well. You know what? Everyone got mudded. It's absolutely fine. Right. So Kevin's getting the tow off George to start this session. Then we'll swap them around. Magnussen is on 95% worn tyres. Russell's on fresh tyres. Russell was actually fastest, chat, with that tow. I don't think I've ever had a tow that good ever. I'm also going to take manual control of Kev here, so that hopefully he's right behind George for the lap. He didn't catch up enough there, did he? I'm surprised how soon George started pushing there, actually. It looked like he started pushing before the chicane, which I'm not sure is what would happen in real life. Both drivers are going to go out again on fresh tyres. The good news is, well, we didn't get a tow for Kevin here. It's actually not a bad lap in terms of traffic. And traffic can be bad here. Right. Russell crosses the line first. That was the worst tow ever from me, I'll admit it.
You need to stay negative in your in-lap, please.
I mean, considering Kevin's tyres were much more worn, he's very, very close to being even. Right. I'm actually not sure who's going to be out first here. Okay, Kevin is out first, but he is behind. Is it a Williams? We're behind Lance Stroll. That could be interesting. I probably didn't need to go out on fresh tyres here, but I think for our team right now, getting into Q3 is just like the aim, right? Once we get to Q3, we might just conserve tyres depending on what teams get in. Kevin didn't improve the middle sector, neither did George. What was different about our middle sector? Nothing. I think we're just slower. Come on, Kev. Get across the line. It's already a very good time, it has to be said. We're still a second behind those in front. Chat. I think we've got both drivers into Q3 here. I think the fresh engine components have maybe pulled a blinder for us here. We made it! I mean, barely, but we made it! We're not I can't believe it. Oh, okay, relax. Relax. Now, the issue I've got here is I have used all the soft tyres to get this high up. Chat, is it bad that based on the fact we used 2 fresh sets in Q2, I'm just tempted to throw this session? No, not throw it. That's not the right terminology. But is there any point in going out on this fresh set? I've got 2 sets of mediums with Kevin. With Georgia, I've only got 1 set of mediums. I almost feel like I should just save the fresh softs and just do 1 run at the end. I don't think we're faster than any of these cars, with the exception of Stroll. So I think the best I can really hope for is 8th and 9th. So I'm kind of the mindset here of just do 1 lap at the end on used tyres. I think that's the play. I'm not sure what to expect here. I think being realistic, we're probably qualified 9th and 10th. I think we've only really made it through to Q3 because I burnt through more softs than I should have, just doing lots of glory runs and open traffic worked out. I mean, to be fair, if Piastri hadn't gone out in Q1 and O'Ward hadn't gone out in Q1, that's kind of 2 cars who would knock both our drivers down, right? In some ways, without Piastri and O'Ward going out in Q1, we probably don't have both drivers here. But you know what? You've got to make the most of the luck that you get, you know? If F1 Manager gives you a good hand, take that hand. Make it work. It's like you're playing Balatro. Williams are looking very good this year. Williams had like a really strong end to last year, and having been cacking this universe, they've actually done quite well. Okay, well, he is 8th, but the point still stands. For a Williams to be in Q3 is massive. I don't think Williams have scored points in 2 and a bit years. They haven't scored points in the previous 2 years. Have they scored points this year yet? Oh, they've got 1 point this year. Apologies to Williams. Right, Kevin's going across the line here, chat. Are we going to see any improvements? These tyres are used. Okay, I don't know what George did there, but I don't think he hit traffic. I think he's just bad. Okay, Lawson got that 3-place grid penalty for crashing into us. Piastri starts last. O'Ward in 19th. Their races are going to be really interesting to follow. Okay, 9th and 10th to start. If we can finish with both drivers in the points, I'd be shocked. I feel like we're a team that when luck's in our favour, points is always the aim. But we always need like a little bit of luck to get that. Oh, Yuki. I just feel sad that he's still at RB in real life. It feels weird seeing him in a Merc. Also, the Merc livery is very nice.
And the time has come. Let's go racing.
Let's go motor racing. Right. There's no rain in Spa, but there is a Kevin Magnussen in Spa. Will that cause a safety car? Let's find out. Also, the liveries are so pretty this year. I love them.
And away we go.
Now, Kevin really probably doesn't want to be ahead of George here. Good news, George is going to overtake him immediately, I think. Do I tell Kevin not to fight teammate? I think I do. Kevin's going longer on these softs. Kev's going long on these softs and then onto the mediums. So I feel like it is most sensible to tell him not to fight his teammate. George pushes hard. And Kevin just conserves behind. That's the play. Kev's just got to look after his tyres. Everyone else is pushing a bit harder than Kevin right now, bless him. He has got... Oh, crash behind Norris and Perez. Oh, my word. VSC. Norris and Perez are both out.
We've got a yellow.
What happened? I went on board with Norris and just saw him hit a wall.
Down at turn 8.
Did Perez lock him into the back of him there?
Just flies into that crash. And
That-
will do the car.
Does that help me? I mean, they were 2 of the drivers directly behind Kevin. Now we've only got Maloney behind. That is quite good. It's a VSC also, so I should probably, focus on that being a thing. Norris is out as well. I think Perez will get the penalty there, surely. Wait, Did Perez get... Chat, Perez got going again.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Perez got going. I'm shocked. He's got a penalty, but how's he not out? What is that car made of? All right, Russell managed to get right up behind Porsche here. I wonder if I can just stay in DRS range. As for Magnussen, I've got Maloney right behind me here, which is annoying. There's a 3-second gap behind Kevin to Gasly and Leclerc and friends, so that's kind of nice. Kevin's almost in the DRS train at the front. There's lots of swapping going on, by the way, right at the very front here. I feel like there could be a few incidents in this race. The pack really hasn't got spread out. I know everyone's kind of grouped up again now, but don't forget that that was a VSC, not like a full safety car as well. Stroll overtakes Kevin. I'm sorry that I looked away, Kev.
This one involves Stroll.
Did he get us in the braking of turn 1? I mean, Kevin's just not defended that, has he? If we're being honest, Kevin has just not defended there.
And they move into ninth.
Also, Maloney and No Ward are not far behind. Wait, Russell doesn't have DRS. Hey?
We have margin to push a bit more.
Ah, okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to tell George to deploy here. He's got a full battery. Let's try and make up that 2 seconds we lost. And if Kevin wants to go around the outside on Stroll, I'm all for it. Oh, Kev. Oh, Kevin. Go on. We're 2 seconds down on Albon, and I'm going to need the slingshot with DRS, I think, for this to work. Don't crash, though, lads, please. Enjoy yourself, but enjoy yourself by being disciplined. You know, Neil Warnock's words of wisdom. Oh, chat, Pato's here. My former child. I raised him as one of my own, and now he's behind us, punishing us. He's arrived from nowhere, by the way. Maloney and Stroll are 3 seconds behind Pato O'Ward. There's a yellow flag. It wasn't us, was it? We've not hit each other, and I've missed it. Bottas locked up. Russell's really upset on behalf of Bottas there. I mean, what do I do here? He's clearly so much faster.
Yeah, it's okay, mate.
I mean, maybe this is fine. I feel sad, chat, having raised Pato O'Ward into one of the great F1 drivers of all time, a world champion in this universe, to now watch him racing against our new team. And he is probably going to fly past us because this Renault engine in a straight line is a problem for us. The amount of upgrades it's going to take to improve our top speed enough to make up for the fact we run a Renault engine is long-term always going to be a problem.
Keep going.
I know, Kev. I know you're way... How many times has Kevin used that line, chat? I'm way faster than these guys. Or I'm giving it all I've got. It's like the Kevin bingo card. To be clear, chat, I have got him on fight. He is allowed to fight his teammate. Kevin has been allowed to fight his teammate for about the last... I don't even know how long. The last while. Oh, my word. Pato's quick, isn't he? Huh? Okay, well... I guess we're behind O'Ward now.
This is all I got. Keep going.
I mean, O'Ward did get past Kevin, but Kevin did get past George, so...
How does it feel, mate?
How does it feel, mate? It feels like we're running a Renault engine and it's I tell you what, it does make me feel a bit better now to see O'Ward trying to race wheel-to-wheel with Tsunoda immediately. Like, it's not just us he's flying past. We have now got a 5-second gap to Gasly, and we've caught up to the guys in front. In a weird way, Pato's actually done us a solid. Pato's now got ahead of Tsunoda. Pato's cooking. Where did he start? Like 18th or 19th?
This window is open.
Kevin! Okay, we're fine. 1 sec. No, there's no brown. No brown from that. That was a bit of a close one, wasn't it? Cher came out. A little bit of traffic, maybe. If he gets held up by these guys in front towards the end of his lap, the overcut might be the better play. Oh, my word! George has just crashed. George! George! Are you okay? George! It's Yuki Tsunoda and George, the former Mercedes teammates in this universe. He just turned into us. Are we going to be okay? George is parked up. Is he getting going? He's in 18th. Right, pit him this lap. How are we behind? We're behind. We're behind Porsche, who pitted. We lost more than a pit stop there.
We can take a look now. Right, let's follow the
We lost
action
more
now
than a
at turn
pit
7.
stop.
Can they squeeze by?
Wait, where's Yuki? Where is Yuki? Because I'm in 7th. I'm in 18th. He's in 9th. What? We've been robbed.
Yes,
I mean, all our hopes rely on Kevin Magnussen, who's now gained 2 positions, I suppose.
Yuki got a penalty.
Yuki got, he better have got a penalty. Bloody hell. I'm so upset. That should be a 10-second. Game's not realistic. Pit stop here. We're looking to come out around Porsche. I'd love to get ahead of Sargent somehow. .992 is good. Are we coming out ahead of Porsche? Nah, he did get the undercut on us. Russell's next into the pits here. Oh, chat, I'm so upset. That has ruined George's race. It's not even a great stop. There's a yellow flag. If there's a safety car now, I'm ruined. Magnussen run wide. What do you
Now we're just
mean?
proceeding through turn 4.
Kevin!
And that's where they slightly run off the track.
He's doing a
Perhaps
shortcut.
little lapse in
He thinks we're playing
concentration.
Mario Kart. What has just happened? This whole race has been ruined. Our entire race has been ruined. George is in 21st. Because of that crash with Yuki, I don't think George can really do a lot. I mean, we're going past Perez, who has damage there. Well
Just try
done.
to clear him as quick as we can.
We're bullying someone who's limping around. Do you feel better about yourself now, George? I mean, I'm going to be honest. I think Russell's race is just done here, chat. Unless there's a safety car,
Take it easy.
it ain't looking good. I need these guys in front to have a crashes. Okay, well, never mind. That would have been too much to ask for, wouldn't it? Magnussen also can't afford to get held up by Bottas here. Bottas is on hards. Kevin, come on. What does Russell need for the sponsorship? 20th. No, 15th.
Clear, I would be so much faster.
I know, mate. I know you'd be quicker and cleaner.
Great. When you drive it.
If you could overtake, we'd be so much quicker too. You know that, Kevin. Okay, you pitch. Now you got your clean air. Now you've got nothing else to cry about, Kev. Leclerc here has not pitted yet, but he's going to be on softs later trying to chase us down. Oh, my word. Kevin? Kevin? What a move. Kevin Magnussen's cooking. Gasly's still got a pit ahead. Running in net P8. That's not bad. Okay, I think we're in a good position for points here. Is Sargent going to close that gap? I fast-forwarded there thinking he's never making up half a second with his cooked tyres. But he's hugging behind us. I'm going to go full-on attack mode here. Formula E style. No, not quite Formula E style attack mode. But I'm just going to let's lift and coast. Let's try and get a second over Sargent during this sector. He's on old mediums anyway. He's probably going to pit this lap. Oh, VSC for what? Albon's crashed. I mean, is that good? Oh, you know what? F it, we ball. I'm pitting for softs on... No, wait, do I pit for softs on Russell?
Box.
I almost feel like pitting for softs here is too early. Because I will have to manage them. It's too early for the strategy I'm going for. Because the only reason this medium-soft strategy even makes sense is because you push both tyres very hard. If I just do a new strategy here and compare it, this strategy is 14 seconds faster. I know you saved the time with a pit stop because of the VSC, but it doesn't actually benefit you much. It's too early, which is really unfortunate. Is it even worth pitting what
Keep
with
the head down.
George? I mean, it's my only chance of getting anything. I'd rather try a strategy to get the sponsor points than not try anything. If I don't push the mediums, I won't catch up with these guys. I'll tell you what, Piastri and Logan combined with Gasly on the softs have all kind of reeled in Magnussen here really quick. Okay, Kev, time to deploy, time to push. Okay, good news to Kevin fans. We're now getting the toe off Piastri, which is kind of what I want here. Don't think we have to fight Piastri here. I want to chill behind him and just use his toe. Right, can we get George 15th? What a depressing sentence to say, but that is basically what we're going for here. Okay, 10 laps, chat. Can George Russell catch up to Stroll? Not going to be easy. 19 seconds to make up in 10 laps. But fresh softs to try and do it. Also, Lawson's going to have to pit anyway, and we're going to get an undercut on him. So that's one fewer car to overtake. Also, what is happening here? Kevin and Piastri's gone past. Kevin's not giving it up. I don't want them to cost each other time when I've got Sargent and Gasly behind. Right, we're ahead. We go back on deploy. Chat, is Russell lapping quicker? I need him to lap 2 seconds a lap quicker. It is 2 seconds a lap. Is he going to do it? I'm starting to believe. I accept the fact that Piastri is probably going to finish in front of me. I'm trying to encourage him to chase me along so that we can stay ahead of Sargent and Gasly, who are on softs. I will say their softs are going to start to fall off at the end of this stint for them. I think 15th is still possible for for Russell, to be clear. Tell you what, the amount of times Piastri and Kevin have gone side by side through this section is terrifying, because it's not a place that's great for racing.
Yeah, it's okay, mate.
What was the last lap time, chat? Didn't gain as much as we needed to, 0.8, but we're going to be deploying very shortly, and that's worth seconds a lap through here.
On in front of.
If George gets Bottas here,
3 laps to go. 3 laps
I'll get
to go.
DRS up the hill.
Yep.
And I think that'll be massive. Oh my word. Maloney's just locked up. That's one less overtake. That's massive.
It's just a yellow at the moment.
I almost
Just a yellow
don't want to go
down.
past here now. Don't want to overtake here. Really don't want to overtake here. Okay, we're going to have to overtake
Okay,
here
maximum focus on
because
cooling down
George
those
is not an
tires.
intelligent driver.
Yep.
Okay, 16th. 5 seconds to make up in 3 laps. Definitely doable. Definitely doable.
Yeah, it's okay, mate. It's okay.
Okay, we need some deploy.
Leclerc's at 42%, we're in 13th. Hadjar's got a fault in 15th. 5 seconds to make up. I think we get him. I think we get him. Right, Kevin is going to have 1 lap to get the move done. The decision to pit Russell was definitely the right play. Final lap of the race. Sainz is running away with the victory. Ward's had a mega recovery. To be fair, Piastri's had a great recovery too. George for 15th. Cruises through. What a move. What a move. Strolls up the road next. What position does George need to pay out? 15th.
Final lap.
All right. Kev's going for the overtake here. Right, Kev, full send it, son. Deploy out this corner. I can't do much more pushing. With DRS, it's going to be an issue. Russell closing in on Stroll. What's Leclerc's tyres like? Leclerc's tyres are
In front of
cooked.
you, Stroll.
Russell up to 14th. Piastri, by the way, still ahead of Magnussen. Oh, sorry, Magnussen's still ahead of Piastri. Hold on, Kev. Stroll is behind, but not close enough.
Overtake available.
I'll tell you what, if Kevin holds on here, it's absolutely biblical scenes.
And Sainz crosses the line first. He's taken the win.
Sainz wins, and today's second. Verstappen, Berman, O'Ward, all very, very close. Kevin, always defend if you have to here, mate. Slam the door, Kev. Slam it! Kev! Kev is going to hold on for 7th. Oh, my word, he's actually done it. He's actually pissing done it. Kevin Magnussen. Russell's gaining on Leclerc. Last corner overtake. Last corner. P7 for Kevin. I'll tell you what a drive by George he had. He's only going to get 14th, but fastest lap. What a chase. Great recovery.
Okay, so that's P14. I think,
Oh, that was fun.
Where we are.
Expertly driven by K-Mag there. I did worry that when we overtook Piastri in turn 1, he would come back up the hill, but he just couldn't. Oh, that was a mad race. O'Ward gained 14 places. Kevin gained 2. Oh, pain, chap. George only actually lost 4 places in the end, which is absolutely mental, because he was only like a few seconds behind Logan Sargent and friends by the end of that. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. What does that do for the drivers? Sainz goes into the lead. Albon and Behrman, 2nd and 3rd. Antonelli, Max, Pato. Pato tumbling chat. In the constructors, it's Red Bull and Porsche battling it out. I feel like if Audi didn't have Sergio Perez, they'd probably be okay, wouldn't they? Fastest pit stop, 2nd fastest. We're washed. Fastest pit stop award, though. Most points gained. Up the pissing ultras. We got the 15th for higher with George, which I'll be honest, I did not think we were going to get a 1 point there.